So we look like retards for a while.
Four, three, two, one. Welcome. We are all sitting here shooting the shit.
Yo, what's up, man? I'm your host, DJ Duss. Here with three of my friends, three of my co-hosts, Clos, Jesse James, and Bamboo the lagging machine from Nova Scotia because his internet's whack like the rest of that fucking province.
What up?
Stop moving your head because we'll see it next week. Fuck, don't worry about it. Anyways, big documentary on Netflix. Manny Hernandez, tight end for the New England Patriots, borderline psychopath, might be Carlos's cousin, not 100% sure. Yeah, we'll find out later. What's your thoughts about that? Well, Jesse, you watched it? Jesse, you watch the Manny Hernandez fucking thing?
I did. It was a 3-part series.
Yeah.
A little long for my liking.
What's your overall take? What if you gave it, like, let's say, if we're going to tell you to rate it from a 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
7.
And basically, yeah, and I want you to judge it as it too long. Put your hat back on, you friggin'.
7. I thought
7?
it was very educational. Like, I learned a lot about a guy I didn't know much about.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't realize that there was that much problems with the guy. I just thought, another psycho.
Yeah. True enough.
But there's some parts I didn't understand or I didn't know where they're trying to go with it.
Yeah. We'll get to that. I think we've all been on the same page when it came to those aspects.
I think they could have shortened it by an hour at least.
Carlos is already disappearing because that's what he does, and he already muted his mic. Yo, Lagger.
Meet him anyway.
What up?
Yeah, I love how your lips ain't moving on this lagging. It actually makes it more interesting. Well, you told me today that you finally finished it, the Manny Hernandez.
Yeah.
What was your overall thought about it?
Well, it was good. Like Jesse said, I didn't know much about the dude because I don't watch the sports very much. But I didn't like the fact that he got off on one and got charged for the other one and got convicted for the other one. You know what I mean? Because it seemed like the second one had more evidence on him than the first one. You know what I mean? That's the way I thought about that. I was like, he got off on a double homicide, but he got caught for one. You know what I mean?
See, you're 100% right on that. The thing is, like, if I was rolling with one of you guys, and, even if, let's say you did it, and it got pinned down on me, and my lawyer finds out, he does what he does, he gets me off, he fucking says it, Jesse fucking did it, it wasn't Joey, you know what I mean? But wouldn't I not get some sort of charge for being with the motherfucker at that time anyways?
Accessory after the fact.
And I'm holding the actual, what is it, the car? Like, come on, man.
Holding the car?
It's an accessory, right?
Like you know what I mean? It's 9 tenths of the law in certain scenarios. It's like it was just weird. I get how the lawyer flipped it on him, but you can't tell me that the guy's getting away with scot-free, 0-0, knows everything about it. Was probably at the place when this was getting done. So I don't get that. Clos.
Too, right?
True. Clos, what about you?
During prosecution, there's a whole bunch of there's a lot of things that could have been charged.
Absolutely. Clos, you watched it. What was your thoughts about it, man?
It was good. The only thing I didn't like is how they made him try to look like a gay guy.
I guess that was one part. Yeah,
because he's my cousin and all,
you Latinos go that way, bro. Nah, he was either your cousin or your boyfriend. He was one or the other. Pick one.
He was your lover, Carlos.
So like, did you guys think that the fact that he was quote unquote gay or had gay tendencies, whatever the case may be, was that a part of the fucking dog? Was that a part of the murder? Because we all saw him as a football player, celebrity, that murdered people, right?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who he was fucking. That was the thing. Did you think
they showed his wife? They showed the so-called relationship with the best friend. Well, they didn't show all the other girls he slept with.
True.
So why bring up that one guy that he was?
But he was in a relationship with that girl since high school.
So you don't tell me,
No, I get it. Okay,
you don't bring up the mistress.
So you don't bring that up. You don't want to ruin. You don't want to ruin the kids
beforehand. Like
you don't want to ruin the kids thing. But do you think that this is like they tried to make it look like the fact that he was hiding that he was gay,
which was one of the reasons why
he was starting to kill people or act gangster.
Yeah. Or the reason he went to Florida was to hide the fact that he was gay.
It had nothing to do with playing an amazing football team.
Oh, of course not.
With Florida Gators and winning a national championship.
Like you saw the crowd there, freaking crowds, and everybody popping and like.
That's what I mean. Who the fuck wouldn't want to play there?
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I don't know. I think they were just trying to make some kind of headline with it or something, or maybe the guy was just trying to get some fame out of it.
Well, what it is kind of odd because it's sad to say now that is it true or isn't it true?
Mm-hmm.
Or was this guy trying to get something out of it? Maybe he was the gay guy with the big crush on his jock friend, right? Like, who the fuck knows, right?
Big time.
I don't know. That shit bothered the shit out of me. And the sad thing is, after watching this whole fucking 3 hours of a documentary, we never find out why he shot the first motherfucker.
Yes, there's no reason.
That's true.
Hold on, they were trying to lean on.
They were trying to lean
on the gay thing that he found out.
He goes, yeah. Oh, he probably caught him doing a sexual act, so that's. So you're telling me the other two gangsters that he was with. How? Okay, I got caught giving a guy a blowjob, and I'm going to try and convince the two bottom guys to kill Carlos. By what? Saying I gave a guy, like, it doesn't make any sense at the end of the day. This had to be on a next level drug money. You know how it is when it gets to that game. It has nothing to do with. No, that was they and that other gay fucking NFL player that had nothing to do with the fucking documentary. He murdered me. I got fat and ugly so I can look disgusting. You're disgusting when you're thin. So shut up. You had no choice to be gay. No girl will touch you. So shut the fuck up. Sorry, got a little angry there. He bothered me. The documentary's 3 hours. Cut that motherfucker out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what the
nice thing about the documentary is I liked how they had a lot of those conversations in the jail. Like, that was good. That was cool because it showed a lot of truth, right? Nothing made up. And
well, when he makes the joke about getting a sponsorship with Smith & Wesson, doesn't that not make him look like he's a little bit of guilty?
Yes. And the Nike won't put a swoosh on the suit. Maybe I'll get sponsored by Smith & Wesson, And
that was a terrible joke, bro.
That's funny. He goes, it's all fun, man.
That was a terrible fucking joke.
Yeah.
That's what made him right there. I was like, God damn. And they actually had video surveillance of his house that they showed us with the day after the murder, which I thought that was pretty cool footage for a documentary. It wasn't just an opinion. It was actually facts that we saw.
Garbage and implying the box might have been the gun box.
I thought it was pretty cool. You guys have any thoughts?
Stupid.
What? The fact that they didn't delete those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pour water in that machine. That's all you have to do. Pour water in that machine. It goes and deletes shit.
But what kind of camera system does this guy have? Like, was there a
good one?
Trees or something?
What?
I was thinking about that. I'm like, who puts a camera up in the tree like that to show at your house in that kind of direction? It's kind of weird.
He was worried about people coming after him because he was gay.
Okay, but don't usually cameras come from your house out?
Yeah.
What I've seen a lot of video surveillance, and it was weird that was one facing his backyard.
I agree.
Was he trying to watch his wife to make sure she wasn't sneaking out?
You know what? Sometimes the video surveillance is for other purposes. Yeah. It ain't about the people coming in. It's the fucking people escaping out. So, yeah, I get that.
I had it in my house.
Yo, Bam, you probably have that shit at your house, bro.
Probably. That's why I keep looking around.
Yeah.
For what? The deers?
For his fucking wife seeing him sneak around like a little pig that he is, you know?
He's the one that's going to get busted.
That's the point. She probably has that on him, stupid.
He's just grinning. He's not saying it.
So, Carlos,
you probably put a GPS tracker on your fucking car.
He's making
probably.
True. He has nowhere to go over there anyway. The place sucks. Anyways, so Carlos, your opinion. I want your opinion on this. At one point, he goes and talks to Bill Belichick, and he asks for a trade. Because he says some people are after him. That's what was said in the documentary. Instead, they store him in a fucking storehouse, fucking apartment building somewhere else.
So don't you think they?
Yeah, exactly. Don't you think they should have traded him?
No.
My life is on the line, and you are my GM, and you don't want to trade me?
Stop being stupid.
But he is stupid. He knew he was stupid when he drafted him. No,
I don't think he said his life was on the line. He just says he had too many problems in the city.
Get rid of the motherfucker. Dude, people get fucking get released for a lot less.
Oh,
This guy's asking to get something in return for me.
Hey,
Shit's
Josh
gonna
Gordon
go-
got released just because he knew the Patriots knew he was going to fail a drug test.
But that's what I'm saying. So, and this guy, there's no way this guy passed any drug test. The guy was smoking more weed than anyone we know.
It only showed the one drug test he failed, but I thought he failed multiple.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
No, university failed a drug test.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah. That's
And they released it to during the draft to the other teams. That's why he fell so late.
Overall, good.
Why got drafted so late?
Overall, what do you guys think? Yeah, I agree with Jess. It's a good 7 out of 10. I think if it was condensed a little more, I could have.
I actually wanted it to be longer. I wanted to know more shit.
About what? His boyfriends? I don't get it.
More about the trial.
So every time that recapped, the first 15 minutes, I swear to God, was like a recap of the old one. It was just weird.
But supposedly, he did not commit suicide in jail. And I remember his girlfriend, fiance, going on I think it's an Oprah show, and saying, "Why would he kill himself?" This wasn't.
But the reason they came up with at the end was pretty legit in certain ways. You know what I mean?
So, do you think the lawyer told him that to kill himself?
Fuck yeah.
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 Jess? Bam?
Yeah. Oh,
the dude is 6'10", 3,000 pounds. Who's gonna kill him? Like,
Someone holding a gun to him.
The guy's jacked.
Yeah, and he was comfortable in there, so it's not like he liked it. He's like, "Oh, I like my cell. It's a nice looking cell. I got the perfect cell."
Yeah, but that's the in denialness of you thinking that you're probably gonna get out anyways, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he knew he was getting out. He knew he wasn't getting out.
I think at first he thought he was getting
out.
out.
I'm going to be coming home. Don't worry, I'm coming home. He kept saying that throughout the whole. I'm going to beat this. I'm going to beat this.
No, yeah, I think he thought he was getting out. I thought he was getting out. Okay, another topic. Sad topic. Kobe Bryant and his daughter and the other 7 victims. Pretty sad, no?
It's horrible.
Definitely sad.
Horrible. It's
These rich people should start fucking driving instead of flying in their goddamn helicopters or psychos.
Just to go to a game.
Like, Jesus Christ, man. What a
LA traffic, though.
And that's not even
A lot of people in LA do that just because there's a lot of traffic.
Really? There's that many helicopters flying around LA? I mean,
I don't know.
To go to kids' basketball games?
Yeah, it's a rich thing to do. They're straight up. It is a.
It's on Entourage.
Yeah, but where do they fly? Like,
they did it once or twice. They didn't do it. The guy uses it like a taxi cab.
But it's at the end of the day.
I believe that was his own personal helicopter.
It was a hella Uber.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was the hella Uber. Oh shit.
Yeah. No, it was his helicopter, right? It was his own. Yeah. He bought it. Yeah. But like the thing, like, do you think that, like, did you hear the new rules that they're doing for the All-Star game? Something to do I'm not 100% sure. Something to do with the first 3 quarters don't fucking matter. But the fourth quarter is the first team that scores the 24 points because of his jersey.
Something like that.
Which is, I guess it's cool. If you're going to do it, the All-Star game is the place to do it, I guess. You know what I mean? And they're all good. I think everyone's wearing number 2 for honoring his daughter and number 24 to honor him.
One, the East is wearing 2.
And
so
it's one to the other. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
It's legit. I don't know. It's because, the All-Star game, like, win or lose, it really doesn't fucking matter, right? There's nothing that comes out of it. Baseball's different,
Baseball, yes.
Yeah. So, but it doesn't really. So again, it's a fan fest, right? And I guess at the end, I pretty much believe that the fourth quarter, the first team to score 24, I bet you'll be a bit more intense than you'll ever see before. I really, really believe it'll be, just the honoring system. They're gonna be like, fuck this, let's play this last quarter.
All right. So let me ask you. I've been reading saying a lot of players are saying that number 24 should be retired.
Across the league?
Across the league.
No.
Cuban retired it.
Because no one wore 24 in the Mavs, that's why.
So should 24 be retired?
No.
No?
No.
99 should be retired.
Well, yeah, because that's the greatest of all times.
But should 24 be retired throughout basketball?
No.
I don't think so either.
What do you guys think? The jersey number 24 retired across the board.
I don't think so. No.
He's a Laker. they retired his jersey already. I think people should be allowed to wear his number to honor him instead of having it retired. I'd rather you wear my number. I can see someone not wearing it on my team.
Yes,
but I would love for you to wear it on another team, saying, this is my dude. Like
I'm doing this for him. Like, kind of like, yeah.
That's an honor and a half. You know when LeBron James put 23, we all went, but you know why he was doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, now, I think what you're saying with Gretzky with 99, dude, this guy just his stats are just ridiculous.
No one ever
that dude took hockey in the States and, elevated it. So that's a slight different story. Kobe Bryant's considered one of the best Lakers of all times.
Yeah.
And one of the players of all time.
Says who? Says who? Says who?
There's the great debate.
Says who? We always go through this. He's not in the top 5, dummy.
No,
I'm saying five championships.
But he was a great player.
Fucking didn't Robert Horry must have won 9, and the dude he doesn't mean shit though.
The guys that sat on the bench won 5 as well, and
Bill Russell won what, a shitload. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the all-time leading scorer. Michael Jordan's the best points per game with 6. Bird and Johnson. There's a shitload of players. LeBron James, I fucking hate to say it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's now, is he the most comparable player that I've ever seen to Michael Jordan as the intensity and style? Absolutely. But what the fuck do you want me to say? The kid has a shitload of points, and it's all about he also started when he was 18. It's kind of like LeBron right now. Well, who did he just pass? He just passed Kobe, right?
Yeah.
For all-time point. Same thing. It's like if Jordan would have started in high school right out of high school, he would have got an extra 2-3 years. That's if he didn't have those 2 years retired in between the 3 championships each. And you know damn well he retired early.
Yeah.
It's like the quick debate. Best running back. Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders.
Barry Smith.
Barry Smith?
Oh, sorry. Emmitt Smith.
Emmitt Smith.
Sanders.
No. So, but Emmitt Smith is absolutely not. I think I would have been the leading scorer too if my fucking holes were gigantic like Emmitt Smith. Great player. But if you drop Barry Sanders in the Cowboys and you dropped Emmitt Smith in the shitty Detroit fucking Lions, different story. And if anyone argues that, I'll punch him straight in the face, including you, Clos, motherfucker.
What?
You ain't paying attention. Too busy typing shit. That's why.
Straight like David Johnson a few years ago was #1 running back at the time, apparently for fantasy points.
That's right.
And then his team changed, and then he fell right off the.
Of course.
Injuries.
Now Emmitt Smith had longevity, which it's you have to be considered one of the greatest. You have to be great for a long period of time.
Hold on. So Barry Sanders only played like 10 seasons, and he got up to #2.
Not bad, huh?
If he would have played one more season, he would have passed Walter Payton.
Was it Walter Payton? Or it is Walter Payton,
Yeah, he would have passed him. Emmitt Smith would have had to do a little bit more to
So I always give this example in life. When at one point what I said the best player in the NHL is Wayne Gretzky. The second best player in the NHL ever was Mario Lemieux. It wasn't
generations.
It wasn't Mark Messier though, right?
No.
Hold on.
By the way, Mark Messier, Bam, is a guy. He's #2 in points. He played about 100 seasons, a billion games to get there. So if you're talking about point system, if you pull out the point system, you'll see Wayne Gretzky, you'll see Mark Messier. But no one's going to consider him the second best ever.
But hold on, if Mario Lemieux would have played the same amount of game as Gretzky with the average, what their points per game is?
It's actually less, but yeah, sure.
Mario Lemieux would have passed Gretzky.
No,
it's actually less.
It's less.
Do your fucking math, you stupid idiot. I checked, you dummy. I check that shit all the time.
I check because I know Lemieux's better than Gretzky.
But that doesn't. What you think is different than what does that?
At the end of the day, and his whole prime until he's 1 point. He's less. He's a little less than 2 points per game, and Gretzky's above 2 points per game.
Yes.
That's what Gretzky playing with the shitty Rangers and falling down with the St. Louis fucking Blues, bro. Like, come on. Like, that makes absolutely no fucking sense.
You got to play with Jaromir Jagr for
years. And that dude's up there in fucking points, too. I think he might be second all time now. I don't know.
He's still playing.
No, I don't think he's playing anymore.
No, but I mean, well, okay.
He was, yeah.
He was playing. And
okay, talking about greatness, talking about, longevity, et cetera. What about Patrick Mahomes?
I love that guy. I think he's a great player.
Bam called me yesterday during the Super Bowl, right before the Super Bowl. He's like, "Man, this guy looks fucking hungry."
The whole team look hungry, bro. A bunch of young dudes that got something to prove. So I was like, you know what? They're gonna take this, no matter how they pull it out of their ass. They're gonna take this.
He knows how to turn it on. You just see him and it's always late in the game. If you ever watch all those games.
The last three playoff games, he was they were trailing in the fourth quarter. Yeah.
Even if before, you've seen, I had him in my fantasy, so I got to follow him a little closer as far as he got all my points right in the third, fourth quarter. Yeah. But near the end of the game, he fires it on. He opens it up. He takes less chance. He takes more chances, right?
Now. Are the people, Carlos? Are the experts or the fans? Are they slightly overrating him? Because they're putting him on one motherfucking pedestal, bro.
He's still young.
What do you think, Carlos?
You know how I
Shut up! I don't. I'm joking. Go ahead.
You know how I think.
It doesn't matter what you think.
We're talking about MVP.
They're going to find a way to stop him. He's going to become another Cam Newton.
Okay, I see where you're going. I am. Trust me, I see where you're going with this. But he has a way better arm than Cam Newton.
Look, he stays in the pocket a little bit more.
That's right.
Okay, and you know how I hate those scrambling quarterbacks.
Like the one that Bam had, Lamar Jackson.
That boy bad.
MVP. He won MVP, by the way, Bam.
That boy's bad.
All right, go ahead, Carlos.
I'm an old school person. I like your pocket, study your defense, know where to fucking pick them. Boom, 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 boom. Either way. Mm-hmm. I was pissed during the football, the Super Bowl, because I'm watching a college game. First touchdown, an option.
Okay.
An option. You don't run an option.
They ran an option, they scored, dummy. So you run it then. You run it.
Not in the NFL. When you pass it, you run it, you hand it up to your tight end. So
you're going to tell me I'm going to call Coach Andy Reid, say don't run an option during the Super Bowl because he won.
Hey, wait a minute. It worked. It worked. Okay? As a Niners fan, I'm upset, number one, because Mr. Number 25 fucked up the game. Never cheer for that guy. I don't care if he's on my team or not. He was a fucking Seattle Seahawk. He still bleeds blue and fucking green.
We're getting you a jersey.
I'm going to drop it out your door tomorrow.
I'm sorry. I just will never cheer for this guy. He almost got me. He almost got me this year. Almost. Not after that Super Bowl. Okay,
so Jesse,
I blame it on him. He got burnt.
Yeah, he did get burnt. He
got burnt 3 times in the fourth quarter.
So, Jess, your opinion is he's too young right now? Honestly.
It's to say that he's the greatest or really that great. He's a good quarterback. I think he's great. He's done a lot of – I've seen him do things I've never seen anybody else do. If he goes on the same –
Hold on. What do you mean you never seen anybody do?
I've never seen somebody run across and throw it with his other hand.
Yeah, he's a bit ridiculous, bro.
I've never seen a quarterback do that. I've never seen, in a fly like that and get.
I'm pretty sure I could come out with a highlight of Aaron Rodgers throwing with his left hand.
Pretty close.
I'm pretty sure Brett Favre did it too.
I think. Don't get me wrong. I think the closest player to Patrick Mahomes would be Aaron Rodgers, but I think he's Aaron Rodgers 2.0, bro.
Yes. No, Russell Wilson.
He's good.
He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's good. But
look,
50 touchdowns last year, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He 84 touchdowns in his first 2 seasons of playing. He broke a record. 84. There's guys that don't play a career to get 84.
Once the defense and all the other coordinators find out how to stop him, that's where he will come out. And if he is a great quarterback, he will prove it at that point. If he stopped a couple of games and people are basically reading everything and doing everything correctly,
yeah,
and he somehow manages to whatever, and I'm sorry to say it, Brady, shit team, shit receiver. Some have decent running backs. He's still able to manage and destroy the game.
The sad thing, I'm not going to disagree with what you're saying, but you do know for a fact the way that these players are built, he is going to get better somehow.
Yes.
If he gets better, I can't take it away from him.
He's going to get better.
That's why I said he's a little young yet.
The dude. Bam,
somebody said Jager's still playing in Czechoslovakia.
That's fine. Tell him that league doesn't count. That league.
We moved on. Let's.
Yo, bro, I'm just saying he's played 2 years. First year he wins the league MVP. Mm-hmm. They lose in the playoffs against the New England Patriots because the NFL has the absolute worst overtime rule. He never got the chance to get the ball back. Whatever, he loses the game. He has 50 touchdowns thrown. I think it's tied for third most ever in a season. First year. Second year, he gets like 28. He throws 28, but misses 4 games.
Yeah.
Still comes back from every loss. Like he was losing in every game.
Somebody
comes back in the fourth
quarter.
Yeah.
Hey, Reggie.
Bitches. Someone must have lost some money. So what happens is he fucking comes back and wins, and then he wins Super Bowl MVP. So in 2 seasons, the guy wins 2 of the major fucking awards. Oh, sorry, 3 if you add the Super Bowl. Pretty good, right? Not bad. That guy could probably retire right now. He's fine. And you could all eat shit, motherfuckers.
Hold on. So you're basically saying right now my money should be on Jackson to win the Super Bowl next year.
There's a really good chance, yeah.
If they're following a trend.
Yeah, it's a really good chance.
Okay.
What was his stats like?
I don't care.
You don't care. Hater. Hater. Bam, he's hating on black quarterbacks. Tell him, bro.
I know he's hating. That guy, he was mad he got bumped out of the fantasy football. He's mad.
Who picked your team?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right there. Joe picked the team, and you was
first. Hold on. So if my team came in first and his team came in third, maybe my opinion matters, dummy. No opinion for you, Carlos.
No. Hold on. How'd you pick his team? Best available player.
That's not true. No. Who? No, you guys go running backs. In his position, I had to pick the fucking wide receivers. Mm-hmm. And we all could have picked Lamar Jackson. We all fucked up on that one. But anyways, I'm just thinking this dude is good. I can't wait to see what he does next year. Now, Carlos, are you upset with Garoppolo's fucking performance?
No.
Who, that fake Tom Brady?
Oh. You're not upset with his performance? Played against the worst defense in the league.
Yeah.
No.
One of them.
I knew he wasn't going to win the game.
Why?
You got paid a lot of money.
I knew he wasn't going to win the game.
To be a fake Tom Brady?
No, his receiving core is not the best.
Well, what's that? Porn star Jimmy's his nickname, Bam.
Porn star Jimmy fake Tom Brady?
yeah, man.
Listen, his receiving core is not the best. The running game got him there.
Hold on. Sanders is really good. Kittles is arguably the best.
No, I'm talking about receiving core, like the wide receivers.
Okay.
The wide receivers.
That's not that terrible.
One wide receiver who's
and one time
on the downwards of his career.
True.
They're not finished first overall in their.
What's that?
They finished first
they
overall.
Had a lot of close games.
First in their
a lot of close games.
Still won.
They still won them. They won them in the last or whatever. Either way, I knew Jimmy wasn't going to win the game.
Okay.
Hopefully, it smartens him up, and the defense is where should have won the game.
I don't think they're going to repeat what they did this year.
With that
2
defense,
years, they're back in the Super Bowl.
With that defense, they should.
Within 2 years, they're back in the Super Bowl.
And any wide receiver should be gladly to go over to fucking as a free agent should gladly go to San Fran. Now,
especially if they get Brady.
Jesus Christ. We'll get into
leave that boy alone. He's old.
We'll get there in a second. Okay, Carlos, do you find that your coach is getting a little bit too much slack from helping technically lose the Super Bowl with Atlanta and now doing this?
He shouldn't get fired, just technically.
Oh, no. I would never fire him. I think he's great at it, but I think he's getting a lot of
play calls were a little bit whatever. I didn't see the full game. Yeah, I didn't see the full game because I was busy in the poker game and whatever, especially the first half.
Yeah.
But supposedly he had a chance to call a timeout.
Yeah, in the first half. Yeah.
In the first half.
It was 10-10 though. Whatever.
But he's getting the ball back.
Yeah. I'm that free. They're kind of dogging him for that. I'm cool with that. I was cool with that.
I didn't see it, so I can't comment on that too much. But either way, the play calling in the last quarter, the last 8 minutes. I'm sorry, that was fucked.
Should have ran the ball more.
The turnover turned it over.
Run, give it to Kettle.
Yeah, no,
They were going to the receivers. They got fucking Jimmy throwing to double
They were
coverage.
still winning with like what 6:50 left.
Yep.
They actually, what was it? It was 2 minutes and 34 seconds, and they lost the lead.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Okay.
With 3 timeouts left, and somehow I don't know.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's a fake Tom Brady wasn't the factor in that? What you trying to tell me, bro? He sucks.
Stop flapping your gums there, man. That's weird.
That's good. Anyways, talking about Tom Brady. Do you think you're thinking he's staying in New England this year, Carlos?
Yeah, he's going to stay.
Did you see the offer? They're offering him over $30
million
to stay.
To stay. And what's his name? The receiver, Edelman,
is begging.
Begging, not begging.
So, what do you mean? You had that gay ass friggin'. Like I don't know what the fucking.
That's whatchamacallit? Breakfast
movie.
Club.
Yeah.
Breakfast Club.
Begging.
Yeah.
That's begging. Anyways, do you see him? Do you think do you see him, or does anyone have an opinion about where he should probably go if he doesn't stick
home?
Yeah.
Retire.
Yeah. Why not?
I'm with you, Ben.
He has nothing to prove anymore.
That's true. He broke a lot of hearts, man. He upset a lot of people for a lot of years.
But the thing is, like a lot of people are trying to say that if he goes, let's say if he goes to, I don't know, fucking the Buccaneers or fucking Miami, whatever the fucking case may be. There's rumors of San Diego. Okay, he goes to these teams. He shits the bed. They win 5 games. They lose the rest. He doesn't like. That doesn't really hurt his legacy, anyways, right? Like he's done everything he's got to do. Like,
well, it's not about a legacy, but why go somewhere else and not perform like you're supposed to? You know what I mean? If you're not going to big the team up or help the team advance, then why bother to go?
It's called $30 million, stupid.
Well, he's already rich, man. Come on.
Yo, after taxes and agents and wives, you don't have that rich no more.
Agents and wives.
Mistresses and shit like that. Helicopters. You got to make one more 30 mil, It's never a bad idea. Never a goddamn bad idea. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, I wanted to talk a little bit of our garbage healthcare system.
Oof.
You can talk a bit about that, Jess?
A little bit. I've been battling this healthcare system for a long time here.
Yeah.
Started.
They're in a hurry to fix you, right?
Sorry?
They're in a hurry to fix you?
I mean, started with, I've had a hernia for about 2 or 3 years.
Good Lord, dude. Where did we go? Oh, right before we were going for a second Cuba trip before the hurricane smashed it.
Yeah.
You had it that before then. Yeah, that's right. Which is probably 2017.
Yes. I think it was even before that when we were DJing. Remember, I said my stomach felt weird one night when we were putting away the equipment. And I said, man, something feels weird. And came home and I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my God, my belly button looks really weird. And it was freaking me out.
So what's the scenario with the doctors? You go see the doctor.
Yeah.
They check this out.
Yeah. So, I mean, have a few other issues that I've been trying to fix too. So, I have a small tumor in the spine that they've been monitoring for the past 12 years.
But a little bit longer than the hernia too, right?
It's been 12 years.
Yeah. Okay.
So they dealt with it. Well, sorry, 14 years ago, I did is when they found it, and I did a treatment of radiation and chemo, and it shrank and didn't grow for a long time. I mean,
okay.
So this past 3 years, they started noticing it was growing, and because I was having back pain, and they couldn't understand why. I was literally sitting on my couch shaking. for no reason.
Mm.
And I like almost like I was having a seizure, but I wasn't having a seizure. Like
now, what was causing you to shake?
So we're putting pressure on a nerve, and then this nerve and through the sciatic nerve and up through the spine. So it was making my legs shake and my arms shake. Like I'd get up and I'd like have funny hard time walking. It was really weird. Like I was almost doing like the chicken walk.
Shit, man, you're on a whole lot of ecstasy.
Yeah, go witness it once. You're like, what the? I didn't even know you saw me, but I mean, it was just So and I need for the surgery. They want to fix. They want to take the tumor out, which is close to the spine, which is always risky. And they want to do like fix my hernia at the same time.
Yeah, of course.
And then give me a gastric bypass to help with all the weight because I've been on medications for a long time. So I said, okay, fine. I said, how about we fix it all at once and get it over with once because I have anesthetic problems. Like I have.
And how long ago was this when they brought this up to you?
3 years ago.
How long? 3?
3 years now.
Oh, okay.
2 years when they finally came up with the solution.
Okay.
But I said, and then they gave me one date that I couldn't make because they said I was on vacation, and then since then I've been waiting for a date. To have the surgery.
So what's the deal? Like, what's the scenario? Like, what's the reasoning for the wait? Or
because I'm allergic to anesthetics.
Okay.
So I'm in a condition called malignant hypothermia. So I'm allergic to anesthetics. So I have to get like a certain anesthesiologist, a certain.
So they don't know about the tequila trick.
I know. I'm willing to do anything right now. Cut me open, raw.
You know what I'm saying? Like. Jesus Christ.
Because it is very annoying. The hernia, especially. The hernia is bugging me. It's affecting everything I do.
Do you just find the healthcare system? It is a pill instead of the fix.
Yes. Oh, I've been on pain medications for 12 years.
It's just easier to be like, you're sore. Take this. Fuck off, right? Like I find it should be the fix instead of the fucking. Drugs,
and then this one pill is bad for you. They give you another pill
to counteract. Yeah.
And then that one uses this one, and it's like you end up taking a fucking concoction of pills just, and then you wonder why. I'm like, oh crap.
Well, I just find, and again, you look at it as a business, so you totally understand that. If you eliminate the fucking drug industry, blah blah blah, but they gotta stop using us fucking humans as a fucking ATM over here, pills over here and taxes over there, and we're getting fucking raped everywhere.
Well, then there's like, oh, that's not covered. That's not covered.
That's right.
Covered. That's not covered. And I'm like, okay, what is covered then? Because I'm paying a lot of taxes here.
Yeah, no, I get it. Ben, what do you think about this whole healthcare now that you're here? I know it's free, and for you it might be a little exciting.
Well, it's not free. You got to pay your taxes, right?
Right in your butt,
It's not free. You guys got to pay the taxes. But you got to think about it like this, Jess. If you was in the States, you'd be dead already.
Yeah, but here they're maintaining him alive on fucking drugs.
Why would I be dead already?
Because you wouldn't be able to afford nothing because nothing's covered down there.
Well, depends.
Just going to see the doctor to see the problem that you have. You wasn't covered for.
So we take him to Cuba, we fill him up with tequila, and I'll just cut the fucker out.
But why you can if you have insurance coverage.
Huh?
You can get insurance coverage in the States.
Yeah, but the problem is you're going to be spending so much more on the insurance coverage. When you go see the doctor and still have to pay the copay, you're broke because you spent all your money just to go see this guy. You get what I'm saying? Wow. So, I get it. You don't have enough doctors here to fix the problem or be more, what's the word? Be more vigilant with you. I get it, but sometimes you got to be more vigilant with them because I'm hearing a lot of people don't have personal doctors, like a family doctor.
Yeah, no, that's right. There is. No, I totally get that too. But I just find another issue is like one of my dad's friends. He has a sore fucking stomach for about a year, goes, and they do all these other tests. And by the time they figure out what the fuck's wrong with him, he's at stage 4 and he's about to die. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? You could find this shit out with a quick blood fucking test. No, they want to stick something up your ass. They want you to take this fucking medication because it's just easier and there's more money in the long run. Yeah. I just think the healthcare system's not built to save you. Literally, not to be a fucking jerk off. I think they're probably going, fuck, just die already, and it'll be a lot cheaper. You know what I mean? We don't have to waste any of our resources on this guy. It's kind of sad, dude. There's a billion stories like that. You know what I mean? It's like, sure, it's free, but I'm probably willing to pay to get something done.
And
is
like,
what I'm saying.
my hernia pops.
And let me hold on a sec. Let me rewind. I hate using free. Fucking comes out of our taxes. It's not free, man.
That's right.
It's not free.
We pay a lot, actually. We pay a lot. I mean, it's hard to say what portion actually comes out, but
well, Trudeau takes a lot more for his pocket.
Yeah, you can pay one of the higher taxes out of anywhere. So I mean,
yeah. So you should think like what did I not drive by today and a bunch of schools are on strike? Like, come on, man. Like, oh, see, you see the you can tell that the dads are like, what the fuck, right?
Well, I feel for the teachers.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, if our money ain't going to stuff like healthcare, could you at least give it to them so they can take care of our fucking kids?
Mm-hmm.
But wait.
No, they gotta fucking put it in the LRT.
I feel for the teachers, but I hate what the kids are learning. Because to me, they're learning shit. When we were in schools, we were reading books, we were writing book reports, we were fucking doing
lies.
Tests.
We were pretending to read books.
The Clos notes. Either way. I can't remember what it's called in the States, but it's something similar.
Yeah.
It's the abbreviation chapter by chapter.
Okay, so they're making us do different. So you're telling me that their work, their thought process and their school lessons are different than ours? What's going on?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
A little different. The tactics might be different, but the curriculum is probably still the same.
It's tough too. Like the teachers have to adapt with society as well, right? Like it's becoming a technical world. Attention spans are becoming smaller by the day. Everybody's kind of plugged in, so it's it's really hard to think of how how do you blame like. Who's to blame? Is it the teachers? Is it the students? Is it the parents? Is it the, could it be all of them? It could be, I don't know.
Hold on, guys. Could you give me a second? We're going to add another.
Wait.
No.
Okay, go.
We're going to add someone else into this or what?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to his lick. He was there. Now he's gone.
Well, shit happens. Yeah, no, you're right. I don't know who to blame it on. But at the end of the day, what is the actual fight of the strike?
Money, always.
I know, but is it I don't get enough for what we do? Or what
I think it's class sizes and too much work
for what they get paid.
Well, it's basic economics. They want you to teach more people for less money.
There's some elementary teachers that get paid over $100,000 a year.
But that's
private school.
No.
Ooh, maybe.
No,
okay, we got our special guest coming in right now.
All right, let him.
Gentlemen.
James.
What's
going on, bro? You still in Cuba or what?
No, I just got back.
I don't even know what fucking day it is, man. I thought you said you're coming back on a Wednesday.
Mr. Diesel, hopefully you're not filming for the Fast and the Furious right now.
No, not right now.
You're pulled over.
Some time off. I can come up.
It was very hairy and furious. No, you have brothers and sisters, and you have nephews and shit. We're just talking about the school system, bro. Don't you think the school system, them going on strike? Do you think that there's a reason for them to go on strike? What do you think, James?
It's funny because I saw both ends of the spectrum. I've heard stories from people on both sides. What I find is sad, personally, in my opinion, I think that some of the kids that want to be at school, some of the kids that want to be learning, some of the kids that kind of don't want to be at home, period. Not getting the chance to be at school right now because of either or reason from either side, I've had some teachers say that cuts are affecting kids.
Absolutely.
And I agree with that. For sure. That kind of ties into my opinion. The kids are the ones that are suffering the most. And I do understand that there are salaries that are suffering from these teachers and whatnot. But me personally, I feel really bad for the kids.
What grade are your brother and sister in? The small ones.
Well done, man. They're graduating.
This is how that's how fucked up things are. I just turned 50 after that comment.
But hold on. I kind of agree with James because basically, like my son, he needs an extra hand. He needed a resource teacher in the younger grades. after grade 5, that resource teacher kind of stepped off.
Yeah.
They're like, well, you got to concentrate. And then now he's just basically out there by himself like everybody else.
So you're telling me with a little bit of more money, they'd be more motivated, you think, or what?
There might be more teachers being able to get hired.
Interesting.
That will do the same thing.
Okay. Now that James, Mr. Vin's here, we were together at some sort of, special function together, and we were talking about getting on this podcast, and I wasn't sure that he was going to be on today, but we were talking about him getting his ass on here and talking about marijuana. What do you think about the legalization of marijuana?
No, put it down. We're recording.
No,
we're recording.
It looks like you're in the car, bro. The cops are coming, bro.
As long as my location is turned off, I'm good.
The cops are coming, bro. Fuck.
So legalization of marijuana.
Positive? Is there a positive and a negative to any of this, or is it just
I'm gonna talk
hold on.
Not smoking.
I think I smell your weed through my microphone, bro. Shit. Yeah.
I'm gonna talk. So the positives. Some of the positives are that we get to see a lot more of what we could do now that it's legal. When it's in its hemp form before it even grows any flowers, there's a lot of uses for it. Then
they've been doing
there's going to be a lot of uses for it medically, recreationally. So we get to see what it could really do now. Whereas before it was a little bit more taboo.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm about that. That's for sure. I bought legal weed. Obviously, in my lifetime, I bought illegal weed to smoke, and unfortunately, what they're providing to us through the dispensaries, the legal dispensaries, the quality is just not there.
It still
I find that it's overpriced, and the quality is not there, and it's unfortunate, because it's giving us a lot of a bad experience.
Well, yeah. So you're telling me, so as a first-time smoker, or this whole overhype of marijuana, and this fucking person gets into this dispensary, and this is what they get is a product that's subpar, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay. See, I always the how can I explain this? I see the positive what you're saying, the edibles and shit like that, and they're taking it to a whole nother, the oils and stuff that comes out of it. I get that, and now there's people creating this shit where before you couldn't really create that. I get that aspect of it. But I find as soon as they legalized it, I went, motherfuckers, you guys want to be taxed on this?
Yeah.
You guys want to be taxed on this?
After throwing how many people in jail for it?
You want to be like, oh, well, we'll give you some extra cash. I was like, you guys are absolutely retarded.
So are they taking away the arrest records for people that were in possession of marijuana?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
They should.
I don't know.
They should.
I couldn't comment on that.
Yeah, but the fucking whole court system's so fucking busy. When the fuck would they be even able to do that?
That's right.
Hey, Hernandez got turned around.
From what?
Well,
remember
right now, it is definitely a nightmare for someone who carries more than the legal quantity that they're allowed to. The charges now have become a lot more severe than they were before.
What is the legal amount?
What it's led to now is this whole fucking thing of DUIs, right?
Yes.
Now I'm not driving, guys. I'm not.
He's in the Uber car. He's in the Uber car.
But
he's on Heron and Bank. Get him.
Yeah, I'm not about that. But now it's crazy. Whereas before, I know because I've personally been in a situation where we've been pulled over by cops when I was smoking, and they kind of just look for more. And if they couldn't find it, they just kick you in the ass and you'd be on your way.
Okay.
Whereas now it's a whole different ordeal. Now you're looking at a DUI. And it could be quite the fucking pain in the ass, as we all know.
Of course. Insurance goes by, your fucking license is out the window. No,
that's right.
It's never nothing. One thing is always going to lead to another. It was like, I went from when it wasn't illegal, I kept looking at it like they weren't really busting your balls, right? So it was like, you'd smoke it. They tell you to turn it out and shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Now they legalize it, but like you're saying, now they're looking for something to come get you. Now they're going to look for that DUI. Now they're just going to fucking, now they just want to, fuck you and tax it. Like I had one girl complain to me. She said, can I find her? And I was like, nah. She's like, the dispensary's closed. I said, that's what you get for voting that shit.
Can I give you a story?
Not just that. So I've also heard now, if you're walking or if you're carrying a legal amount, if it's not carried in one of these kind of containers, you can get fined for that. It'll be called illicit weed, and you can get a fine for that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So what's the legal amount?
So you know what? One of the things that kind of bugged me about this whole legalization has to do with my kids, right? So they legalized it. We're at a ball tournament, and they're all smoking marijuana in front of my kids, and it's legal. It's wild. And I mean, but you have to be 19 or whatever to do it and buy
21.
it. Is it 21? Okay.
Yeah, they changed it to 21.
So 21 to do it and stuff like that. But it's still affecting my kids walking around.
But your kids got caught up in a scenario of an age of don't do it, right. And then boom, it's legal. Go ahead and do it now. So they got caught in that mix, right? So, where our generation and the generation above us was always fighting for it technically to be legalized. Like, don't fucking arrest us for this, fuck off, right? So it's a different story. So your kids caught up in that mix where it's like, my God, my whole life told me not to do it. All of a fucking sudden they're like, yeah, go ahead and do it and buy it at the store. So that generation is getting caught up in a fucking mixture of fucking I don't know what to do. You know what I mean?
It's standing on the corner smoking a joint.
It's gonna be a couple generations where like this isn't even gonna be a fucking topic. We all know that. Like it's gonna be like one generation deep. It's gonna be like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Or it's a cigarette scenario now, or it's a bottle of booze to them. It ain't gonna be shit, you know. Yeah. But Bam, being in Nova Scotia, what are the laws similar? Do you know any of the marijuana laws out there, or?
It's relatively the same.
Yeah,
it's across the board.
Now, do all 50 people in Nova Scotia smoke marijuana?
47.
Just checking.
The lobsters do.
Yeah, they binge on lobster. You smoke weed and you get all you can eat lobsters for $50 over there.
No, they make the lobster smoke the weed and then they eat the lobster, so it's infused.
Look at you, man! You're always taking shit to another level, bro.
Yo, Bam, man, it's nice seeing you on here, Bam. I haven't seen you for a long time, brother.
Bam's a lagging. Bam has Nova Scotia internet, so he lags. You know.
That's why I see that.
He ain't really that slow. It's just you know.
Oh, but he is.
I got a couple of leeches on the line. They taking up my bandwidth, man.
It's so far away, so the signal takes a long time to get.
Does your lesbian neighbor watch us? Because I had some shit to say to her. I don't like her. Get off the internet, bitch. I don't like you. Fuck you. I hate her. Is she the man in the relationship? Because I'll give her a man punch in the teeth, bro. I hate her. Tell her to watch this episode. I hate this bitch.
So what up, man? What you been up to, James?
Yo, James, let's talk about Cuba. You just got back.
Yeah, I just got back from Cuba, man. I was on a 7-day trip there.
Veradero?
With a family thing. My brother contacted me a few months back, sorry, and he's like, I think I'm going to take, it was my nephew. My brother has a kid now. So it was his first birthday. So Jeff has a baby boy. It was his first birthday. So we celebrated it down there. So we were about 15 people.
Sweet.
And it was a good family time.
And Jeff paid for everything.
It was nice. I got my dad drunk. I got my mom drunk. That's an accomplishment for us, you know. They never drink, so it was a crazy party that night.
Where? So you stayed in Veradero?
Yeah. We stayed at
what hotel?
Ocean Vista Azul.
I stayed there. Me and Jesse stayed there.
Yeah.
It's really new. It's further up on the tail. It's very new, very modern.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It was nice.
Yeah, we went
good time.
we went to Hotel Bella Costa the first time. Like before we went to Ocean Azul. Dude, we're trying to rent scooters, but they were kind of trapping us there. The guy's like, tomorrow, and I'm like, but I want to go get one today, you know.
Then we come tomorrow,
and he's like, oh, it's too late. It's 2 p.m. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? It's 2 p.m. Like I was like. So we're kind of like depressed, right? We go sit in the lobby, you know, and there's this fucking hooker, bro.
Yes.
She's putting her leg over a hooker in Cuba in the lobby, putting her leg over a thing and going, you friend, dancey. I was like, bitch, we're not even drunk yet. We're making great decisions at this time, you know? It's 4 p.m. I'm smart still. I'm still smart, you know what I mean? Like her mustache was a little thinner than mine. It wasn't that bad, a little thinner. But she kept rubbing her titties and fucking Jesse's like straight up laser eye. I can't stop giggling. So I'm like, this bitch is crazy. Little kids are running around. So anyways, we go talk to her fucking rep and we're like, yo, get us the fuck out of here. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't know. The ugly prostitute that, picked on the 2 fat guys on the resort. Like, come on, man. Like, I got some standards.
Dancey,
thinky. I was like, no. So
a bit of a cold though. We caught a cold front. I think I caught a little bit of like a head cold. My last night I had to be all in bed. We got this cold front. We got a storm, and no joke, it was like 12 degrees or 13 degrees, bro. It was freezing.
Yeah, no, it's true. When me and Jess tried to go on our first trip, our initial thoughts was Cuba in January, and the guy kind of talked us out of it, saying the cold front will hit Cuba So you don't really want to try it around that time, just in case. And you know me, I just figured I want the heat and the party, and I was just like, I love Cuba over Dominican, but I always pick Dominican because of the heat. That's the only reason I do it.
Yeah, man, it's a risk. It's a risk in the winter in Cuba. We were good for the first 5 days. It was on the 6th day. And
Okay,
I'm happy it was at the end because I got sick at the end of the trip, and I didn't want to get sick at the beginning, you know.
Yeah, it was. So eventually we ended up spending an arm and a leg. We had our own rooms in Cuba, and I guess we paid $360 each to share a room at Ocean Azul. But we said, "Fuck it, get us out of there, bro."
Yeah.
Drove us up there, and it's fucking all modern and nice, and the AC's free. Dude, the AC was Jesse cranked it. They came down to 17, bro. Penguins were coming out of the fucking bathroom. My feet were stuck to the floor because it was so fucking cold.
I was in underwear.
Like, dude, when you're on a fucking Bam, you know what I'm talking about. Me and Bam shared a room with this cocksucker. When we shared a room with this guy, he got mad at us because we fucking got blankets and towels before we went to bed. This guy's like, you guys are exaggerating. I'm like, no, bro. Like, we had to thaw out in the middle of the day, you know? Like, get outside into the sun like a fucking, please, I'm freezing to death. But don't share a room with this fucking polar bear, bro. Freeze you right out.
All right, guys, I'm getting called into my parents' house right
now.
Do your
thing.
So I'm going to have to come and join you guys another time.
We'll get you in. We'll get you back, James. Have a good one, brother. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, man. It was a pleasure, bro. Much love to all y'all. Signing off.
Later, James.
Bye.
Well, all right. I've got that guy a long time.
Yeah, we saw him at Ivan's dad's funeral. Talked a bit. I told him about getting him on the podcast sometime, but he was busy with work, and then I knew he was going on vacation. But I thought I talked to him real quick. He told me he was coming back on a Wednesday, which today's Tuesday.
I saw him on the chat.
I hope.
So I was like, all right, let me go shoot him a message.
Yeah. Invite whoever on the chat so I can rip them apart. Get on the fucking chat. Get on here. Don't be a pussy. Get on here.
Make your little comment.
Argue with me. Patrick Mahomes is a shit.
Is that the good shit or the bad shit?
The good shit. The legal shit, motherfucker. Anyways, Bam, you too quiet out there. Just talk to me.
Well, I'm lagging, man, so I'm just trying to keep up with all the conversations.
But you're not lagging.
Can you hear?
On our fucking headphones, though. Your fucking face is lagging. It's like, but everything else, you're good,
Oh, okay.
Next time if we have this problem, send me a picture. I'll put your little mug right here.
Yeah. Be like,
right there. And you can do all the talking you want.
Yeah, man. No, it's true. Because you're not lagging. You're not lagging on audio.
No? Oh, that's good.
Not at all.
No, it's just a video.
Oh.
Just a video. Just a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's Carlos. You should be lagging right now.
I'm disappearing.
Motherfucker. But Bam, what the fuck? What's going on over there?
Not much, man.
No exciting. No. Is it? So tell me about your wife. Keeps trying to invite me to Nova Scotia with some pirate shit. What is it?
Pirates. I don't know. It's some shit with the pirates, and they have it in August. It's all right. It's pretty much a fair. It's like the X. It's like their version of the X. You know what I mean?
X. Does it have rides?
Yeah. No.
So it's not like the X. That's good.
I guess they took out the fireworks. I guess they took out the rides and put in fireworks later on. So it's a 2-day event. They got the vendors out, food, bands, stuff like that, parade, blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, Bam. Well, I want I got to explain to the people that we kind of tried to do a podcast in Punta Cana, but we didn't have proper equipment to do a sound check and shit. So that shit all went to shits.
Right.
And
right.
But let's just do a quick recap of what we wanted to talk then. Like, we brought up the fact that we never had a chance to bring it up here, and I know it's a little bit late, but we're talking about the Don Cherry scenario.
Oh, okay.
Remember we brought that up in the Dominican? Yeah. Don Cherry. Should he have got fired for what he said?
I don't think so.
Carlos, you?
I don't.
No, he said worse. He has said worse.
He has said. I've said that.
Right.
Just because it was two Russians.
Yeah, I think it was just at the time and age that we're at now. It's too sensitive now. Like
so,
no. Reasons to. No, it's not too. It's not too sensitive. I don't think it's too sensitive. It's the fact that people focused on the wrong thing that he said. You get what I'm saying?
What are they?
Everybody focused on you people. The words that came out of his mouth is you
That's
people.
True.
I wasn't offended.
No. It's you people and you immigrants. Or so he said.
He never said the word. He never said the word immigrant.
No. But he implied by saying the people that come to this country
which is everybody.
He didn't say that.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did. He said you come and enjoy. He said you come and enjoy our milk and honey. Right? That's what they should have focused on, because if that's the case, then somebody should have looked at him and said your house should be a fucking teepee because you ain't supposed to be here in the first place either. You understand what I'm saying? So he's a hypocrite for even saying that, and nobody checked him for it. But they proceed to say, "Oh, you're being racist." He wasn't being fucking racist. He's being an asshole. But they should have focused on the right thing. You know what I mean?
Personally, for me, I don't think the message to me was correct. Like I said, I think we did say it before in the podcast or whatever. I always have my little cherry, my little poppy in my car. Next November, I buy a new one, and then once the 11th comes, I grab the one that's in my car, chuck it out, put the new one in, just as a reminder. Okay. But either way, is the networks bending over backwards for people that technically don't even watch a goddamn sport. Just because somebody said, "Hey, this Joe Bob said blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
They make a letter, they make a thing, but how many of those people actually watch that broadcast live?
No,
the people that complain, probably not very many.
Not the many. Not the
anyone that knows them expects something shit to be said like that. Anyways, that's kind of like the exciting part of watching him. No.
Somebody said something, it blew up, and then all the critics that don't watch it jumped on and watched a clip of it, and then everybody went.
They interpreted to what they wanted to listen, what they wanted to hear.
But that's what the whole world's come to. Like, look at
I feel
media outlet. You can say one thing, and everybody, 5 people say, "Oh, that's great," and the other someone else will say, "Well, they'll tear it apart for whatever little reason they have." Like,
well, I think all organizations that don't have nothing to do with the military shouldn't even be talking about the military. You understand? Because they keep infusing everything with the military. Any sports, military, this, military, that, military. You know what I mean?
Colin Kaepernick.
Give the military their own platform to stand on. That's what I say. You know what I mean? Stop infusing it with everything else.
Bam.
Yeah.
Did what he say was wrong?
You people, not you people. That part wasn't wrong. Coming here and enjoying that milk and honey was wrong.
Why?
That's where he was wrong.
No.
Because now he narrowed it down to a set of people. You get what I'm saying? Not just one set, but every individual set that ever came here, including himself. You see where the hypocrisy lies? You see what I'm saying? You come here and enjoy the milk and honey. He came here. His family came here and enjoyed the milk and honey. That's why he's running around with colorful fucking jackets on, screaming and yelling like he owns the damn place, when really and truly he don't. You get what I'm saying?
His theory was immigrants come here and they're not, like, we, as a Canadian, as a fucking Canadian, we lost rights to everything.
Yes.
The Christmas, the this, like the fucking everything's gone. Dude, I drive here in Ottawa and I have no fucking idea what country I'm in anymore. You know, it doesn't matter. So that's fine. Thank God, because you know, believe it or not, I love a lot of ethnic foods. That's good. I'm okay with that. But what he said was, you guys come here, and you enjoy the freedom, and you do this, and the milk and honey isn't that fucking bad. But then you draw the line. You don't support the fucking military. You don't support anything else.
Now, ask yourself this. But like I said, it all goes back to the fact of his family came here as immigrants. You get what I'm saying?
And he respects the fucking military. That's his point.
But hold on. If he never came here, then there was no need for no military to be here. You get what I'm saying? Because the people who was here,
2020.
I'm just saying, like, you can't sit and say something and because you here, you created something else. You get what I'm saying? And because you created this, now you want to sit and complain about it. You can't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can. That's why they make podcasts, so we can complain about whatever the fuck we want.
Bam, you're from the States, and it's hugely support the military.
Yeah.
The whole country is always about supporting the military. Hey, I'll support it because they saved Canada's ass.
I ain't got nothing against the military. The military is the military. You know, they get paid to do what they do, protect the country.
No, lay their lives on the line for you.
No, buddy. They get paid to do what they do. Let's get that straight.
Yeah, okay.
It's not they lay their lives, because if that's the case, then firemen lay their lives on the line. So does policemen leave that. You get what I'm saying? So don't sit there and make it seem like they're the only ones who do this. You get what I'm saying? They get paid big money to do what they do, bro. You understand what I'm saying? They know what they're getting into, not the disgrace what they do. They do what they do, and they're great at it. You got to be a special person to do this. You understand what I'm saying? All I'm saying with John Cherry is he's sitting there talking about the people that's coming here when his family came here too. You get what I'm saying?
And that's his perfect fucking example.
Yeah.
He says his family came here and he supports.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay.
He doesn't like the people that came here and enjoy everything else, just like him, that don't support, is what he's saying. So you read in between the motherfucking lines.
He wasn't trying to say that he's from here and everybody else. Like, he never said anything about him being from here, and that's the reason that he's saying it. He's like Joe said. He's saying, like, everybody that comes here, doesn't matter,
including him and his family. It doesn't matter who.
He's supporting the troops. He's supporting the troops. So you can't call him. Like,
So if the person,
so you better buy a fucking poppy, motherfucker.
So the family that comes here, who wasn't here when the military did what they had to do,
right,
is supposed to show love and support. So what about their military from their country? Why they can't show support to their
military from their country led them to this one.
No, because now you're going into this whole entire thing where Christmas, you can no longer say fucking Christmas.
Christmas is a religion, buddy. Christmas is a religion. Sorry, we're not even going to get into that.
And that's last month.
I'm black. I'm black, and when it comes to Christmas, you've been bamboozled. All of you, the whole world been bamboozled.
Well, yeah.
All I'm saying is,
I agree. For once,
they can support it, and the same time we support our
but it's not Don Cherry's place. It's not Don Cherry's place to say to support it. You understand? If the military had their own platform, they should be the ones saying support what we
we always dog an athlete or someone big TV guy for never bringing up the concepts and general stuff. And finally, this guy does it, and then we're judging him for doing it.
Yeah, but he does it every year. He does it every year because every year around Remembrance Day, they give during that time. He always goes to the Remedy or whatever that field where all the unnamed soldiers are.
Soldiers, yeah.
He always does some clip on that every year, pretty much since I've been watching hockey. But it's just what he added to it with the milk and honey and the people that come here.
It's a Don Cherry touch. I like it.
Again, to me, it was people that don't really watch it.
And don't get me wrong, I like Don Cherry. I like the shit to come out of his mouth.
In a nutshell, all he was saying.
No, but we need that. We need that.
We
need that. We need that. We need that shit on TV. We need.
And I do agree with the show some support. I do agree with that.
Look, but hey, everybody can't agree on every single subject. No one will ever agree on every single subject.
Okay, let's have a vote. We win, you lose. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Right here. So why should you get in trouble for speaking your mind or saying something? Did he wait too long to come out with the apology or not really apology?
I don't think he needed to apologize for what he said. I never said he needed to apologize.
But I'm just saying that we have that freedom of speech.
That's right.
And he allowed to get penalized for your freedom of speech.
Well, like you said,
would it be okay? Would it be okay?
Nobody's going to like everything you say. So,
Would it be okay if he said, "This is my opinion, not the opinion of the network"?
Boom. That would have been perfect.
But it was his opinion.
It was his opinion. Everybody knew that.
Kim said in your mouth.
No. It wasn't his opinion. It was.
I don't say shit on here and have you three say, "Oh, thought they agree with me because I
go like this."
No, we do that. You do that. You only do that when you look at yourself on the camera, motherfucker. But anyways,
but think about it. Think about it like this: with the athletes, they got a clause in there. A moral clause in what they do. So if he's on this network, anything he says, he needs to watch what he says because of that moral clause. Okay. You get what I'm saying?
But they give him an open right.
Just like this here podcast, shooting shit. That's what we're doing.
I think you're getting fired if you keep this up.
We'll get better internet.
Yeah, your internet provider's cutting you off, man. All I think is at the end of the day, I think it made him more popular.
Oh yeah,
it was
big time.
Because now you have like you said, the people that weren't talking about him talking.
Yep.
Yep.
Now Don Cherry should come on this podcast.
I think
he should.
Yeah.
Reach out to him.
Reach out. I'm gonna shoot up a message. Be like, get your shit together. I need you people on this fucking shit. You know.
Come enjoy this milk and honey.
All right, I want to end it off with this. We just came back from the Dominican, Bam, right?
Yeah.
Pros and cons. We've been to the same resort, what, 3 times? Jesse's been there twice. It's really different since last time Jesse was there too, right?
Yeah, big time. They renovated one whole side, made adults only.
Yeah, so his old building 2, which was the one behind us, we can't go to.
Were you running around naked?
Me? No.
What?
Not yet.
No,
we can't even get drunk at that place. But dude, if you look at, because I remember following their like, let's say their like, you know, like Instagram bullshit and stuff like that. And every time they have a cool video, I start to notice now that we've been there, it is all on that side. They have a barbecue thing on the beach on that side. For $300 extra, man, they treat you like a king, and us peasants on the other side, like fight for this chicken wing, you know. You need a fork? We only got 2, you know. Fuck, man, it was weird. But straight up, like, trust me, the snack bar was cool. The buffet was good.
good.
The place is clean as fuck. The weather wasn't the greatest, but it was clean as fuck. But now my biggest pet peeve now being there was the booze. Those motherfuckers got to stop watering it down too much. Too much. You can't have 500 beers and live. Like, it makes
no regulations there, right? Like, they have nothing.
No, there's no. Don't get me wrong, man. Should every beer be a light beer? Yeah, bro. Everyone's gonna get stupid and it'll be puke. I get it. But dude, it's so dumb. Like you don't drink till 5 a.m. and wake up at 8:30 feeling fantastic with no hangover every day. Like, it makes no fucking sense. It makes no sense, though. It was just, I just found like this time around it was worse than usual. Don't you find, Bam, or what?
I do with the liquor. It
was too fucking much, man. Too much.
You know, service was good. Food was good.
Don't get me wrong. My biggest pet peeve was the booze. I think everything else was great. I think the restaurants were fucking great. I think the beach was fine. The beach is cleaner than usual when we were there because it's by the boats. It was actually cleaner than usual. Service was great. There was one cunt at the fucking snack bar, but I gave her $2 and I changed that fucking attitude real quick. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give Carlos $2 to change his attitude too soon. You know what I mean? So, but it was good. What? What the fuck did you say, Carlos?
I said I need more than $2.
I
am those people.
Two's all I got, man. You know, I know you gave all your money to your cousin Manny Hernandez for his lawyer fees, but I mean, there's nothing I can do, bro.
I need to get some more.
Anyways, boys, we've been on this for about over an hour. Yeah. Try to keep it around this time. Yeah. Happy to have you motherfuckers on. Thanks for James for hopping on. But you have something to say, Carlos?
Yeah, I was going to say, listen, we're going to try and do this every Tuesday or Wednesday.
Sure. This is easy. We're doing it right at home. It's easy. Yep. If any of you guys are, anybody that's listening or watches this later, shoot us a message or feel like jumping on, send us a message while we're on and we can throw you a link and hop on your shit and argue with us.
Yeah, and
that's right. And shoot the shit.
Come shoot the shit. That's how we're doing.
Subjects you want us to speak about, whatever it is.
You know, if you need some taco ingredients, Carlos is here for you. We're all good, man. Yeah.
I'm not Mexican.
Yes, come see, come saw, no? Anyways, bros, guys, had a nice shooting the shit with you guys, man. Have a good night, bro. Later.
All right, good night.
Peace.
4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome. We are all sitting here shooting the shit.